except those days should be shortened. There should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Something is not making sense. So apparently time moved forward an hour. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that, by the way? We don't have reminders no more, so we're adults now. We have to remind ourselves. But time, for some reason, time moved forward an hour. But it looks like the same exact time that it was yesterday. This is right. Remember when it happened, we would notice the time change instantly. Like, oh, shoot, we do really have an hour more of sunlight, y'all. It is the exact same time as it was yesterday. Meaning, I don't think time really changed, if you know what I'm saying. Remember, there are a lot of anomalies happening with the planet right now, y'all. The core slowing up, is turning the other way, this whole thing with 3i Atlas. There's a lot of uncertainties happening with the planet right now. The magnetic field is very weak. We have this anomaly coming out of Antarctica. So there's a lot going on, but y'all not telling me, man, the time has changed and nobody has really noticed. It's like it's on the hush-hush now. But the fact of the matter is, it's still the same time. It is 6 p.m. right now, y'all. Look at this. Look how dark it is. Bro, look how dark it is. 6 p.m.? At 6 p.m., y'all? What the hell? It is 6 p.m.
Shalom, I hope you all are well. I'm blessed and I'm back again with just a quick video. You know, millions of people are noticing that the days are feeling shorter. However, millions of people are not noticing that this is all in the Bible. You know, and what people are feeling, this weird feeling, is actually a spiritual alarm clock. Yahusha said, except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. What did Yahusha mean by except those days should be shortened, no flesh shall be saved? He's saying that if the Most High didn't cut the time short, every human being on earth would be destroyed. So, no flesh shall be saved means literal physical survival. This isn't talking about spiritual salvation right here. This is about human life. So Yahusha is saying the world would become so violent, so corrupt, so wicked, chaotic, controlled, manipulated, so technologically dangerous, and so spiritually deceptive that if Yah allowed the end time period to go on at full length, not a single person would physically survive it. This is why time feels faster. Days blend together, prophecy manifesting everywhere, and people sensing something is off. Yahusha warned that the end would come so destructive and so wicked that if the Most High didn't shorten the days, not a single person would survive. And that's why time feels like it's speeding up, because Yah's protecting the elect by compressing the timeline. But understand this clearly. The Most High is the one who controls time, not humans. Daniel said that the enemy would think to change times, meaning he would attempt to manipulate, distort, and tamper with what Yah has already said. And that's exactly why so many people are feeling something is off. With all the technological manipulation, calendar shifts, digital clocks, time changes, and spiritual confusion in the world, the enemy is creating a sense of instability. But at the end of the day, only Yah can shorten the days. Only Yah can speed up time. What the enemy thinks he can alter, the Most High overrides. And that's why we are feeling this prophetic shift so intensely.
Is it just me, or has time moved extremely fast the last few years? It's almost 2026, It felt like we were just in 2020. It felt like we just saw the news that Kobe Bryant passed away. And now we're all the way in 2025, about to go into 2026. I don't get that, man.
Yes, there's a reason people are feeling this way. Look at Daniel 2:21. It says, "And he changed the times and the seasons. He removed kings and set up kings. He give wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding." The he in this verse is referring to the Most High. Many of us want to give credit to humans for speeding up time or either slowing it down. But the Most High tells you here that he's the one who changes the times and the seasons. He's the one who controls it. Only he can shift it by speeding it up or slowing it down. Humans can only think to change times. They can play with clocks, calendars, and technology, but they can't actually touch the time itself. So when we feel these days moving faster, when something feels off, that's not man, that's Yahuwah adjusting times because prophecy is unfolding.
Nothing feels the same. And time itself feels as if it's moving at a rapid pace. I mean, this year is pretty much over with. And it seems like this year just started. And now we are pretty much already over this year. Like how? How is that possible? There is a lot of bizarre things going on anymore. A lot of weird and strange and eerie things going on. There really is. And just everything feels hollow. Like no matter what you do, things just feel like something is missing. And I know I can't be the only one feeling like this. It's felt like this for a while. Like, I don't know. I don't even know when to actually pinpoint when it exactly felt like this. But again, there is something weird going on. What do you think?
Things will never be the same again.
Is this the 400-year prophecy spoken of in Genesis?
We need to acknowledge things have not been the same since COVID. Like when COVID hit, it's almost like the Avengers movie when Thanos snapped his finger and like 5 years went by. And I feel like it's the same. Millions of people passed away. The job market definitely hasn't been the same. The prices are the prices. It is what it is, unfortunately. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we pretend like it didn't happen. And we know it happened. But it's like, no, it's almost like everybody experienced the same thing. But it's like this drama, or this very, not drama, but more of this thing that happened to everybody. It was so dramatic where nobody really wants to talk about it. But like, we need to talk about it.
Ever since COVID hit, even though the world is kind of operating the same way, it has not been the same. And part of me feels like it's because it caused a mass awakening. And it made us realize, like, we're working 40 hours a week. We're with our coworkers more than we are with our families. We go home, we're tired when we get home because we commuted to and from work, and now we're at home with our kids and trying to smile, but we really just want to get into bed because we're exhausted. Everything is high, and we're just working for the man, and we all have to die one day, and I'm not even happy at what I'm doing.
Yeah, she's definitely right. There was a certain awakening that happened, and I'm not talking about the awakening of the children of Israel. I'm talking about just in general, society realizing that, something is off, something's wrong. And, everyone's talking about 2019, 2020-ish. Everyone's talking about the time speeding up, the world shifting after COVID, people waking up, questioning their lives, questioning this system, realizing that when they were home during COVID, it was better than being, at these slave plantations. I truly believe that we have reached the 12th hour in time, in which, biblically speaking, that is the end of time. This is the moment that Daniel and the prophet spoke about. And the 400-year prophecy reached its fulfillment around 2019 and 2020. The world began to feel the effects of it. And that's why everything changed so suddenly. And for those of you who may not know what I mean by the 400-year prophecy in Genesis 15 and 13 here on the screen, Scripture says that the Hebrew Israelites will be taken into a foreign land and serve captivity for 400 years. That period began during the era of legalized slavery in America. When you count forward, that 400-year mark reaches its fulfillment around 2019. That's exactly when we started to feel a major shift in the world. Yes, things have always happened in history, but something different hit around 2019, 2020, spiritually, mentally, prophetically. It's like people just began to wake up. Not just questioning our identity, but sensing the times and feeling that the world would never go back to what it was. That's because prophecy had reached its appointed time. And once that clock hit, everything started accelerating. And that's why everything changed so suddenly. That's why the earth feels unstable. And that's why people's spirits are unsettled. Thank you all for listening. May the Most High Baruch all deserving. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And remember Matthew 24 and 13, he that endures unto the end shall be saved. And until my next video, shalom.
Things will never be the same again.
Is this the 400-year prophecy spoken of in Genesis?
Right. Except those days should be shortened. There should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Keep moving!
Hold on to me, sweetie. I've got you.
Look at the sky! It's coming down!
Don't look. Just keep your eyes on me.
What is that thing?